Hi. I'm live. I usually never go live this time of day, but it just worked out that this is what I'm doing today. Usually I go live at like the ass crack of dawn. Um, but today, where I am, it's almost 4 in the afternoon, and here I am. So I'm Marco. I want to start off by saying that I'm Marco. I'm a tarot card reader slash witch here on YouTube. Been doing this for a few years. If you ever want a private reading with me, let me know. My prices are very inexpensive, and I promise I will start checking my email account more often. My email is in the description box of this video. I will never contact you if I don't solicit myself to other people like that. If you want a reading with me, you have to come to me and ask. I'm never going to go to you. So if someone says they're me and they're telling you that they have like a message for you, it's not me. You have to come to me if you want a reading. Okay, hi Brittany, hi Devu. What's up, people? Hello, people. Now, before I start doing any readings, I'm gonna burn a little bit of sage. I have my little candle lit. I always like to light a spell candle for all of my live streams to enhance what I'm doing, if that's even a thing. If it is a thing, then check. Done it. Gonna burn some sage. And just say a quick spell, just to get some good energy in the air. Water, harmony, peace and flow. Love will make all good things so. Heavenly angels, show me your might. Fill this space with your love and light. Goodness, love, light, and grace. Raise the spirit, cleanse this space. Okay, I love that spell. Makes me happy. I don't know if it works, but I definitely like to say it. Okay, so Brittany wants a general for the rest of November. Okay. Oh, thank you. I've had this necklace for a few years now. I never take it off. The only reason this ever comes off of me is if the chain breaks and I have to buy a new chain, which since I got the pendant itself, the chain has only broken once. So the old chain I just threw away. And then I got a new one a couple years ago. Anyway, so Brittany wants a general for the rest of November. Okay, let me see. Oh, the moon. Well, I think the moon is pretty, and it's always kind of very magical to me. Just the way I grew up, it kind of always inspires thoughts of like magic and mystery, and I just like it. I like the vibe, love the fantasy of it. And who knows, maybe it's not so much a fantasy. Anyway. Uh-huh. Well, so Brittany, I can't say exactly what's going to happen. I do think first of all, I don't see any major changes happening. So I think overall it's going to be a pretty normal month for you, the rest of November. I don't see anything major happening. I just see little stuff that maybe seems mundane. I see that you're gonna sort of have to be at the be. I think you're gonna have to assist somebody else to do something. This might happen once or more than once. Um, you're gonna have to help somebody with something. I don't think it's anything huge, but I think you're gonna have to be of help to somebody. For example, your dad wants you to rake the leaves, and you're like, ugh, I don't want to have to do this, but it's my dad, so I have to. I'm not saying that's exactly what's going to happen, but that just as an example, it's like not a major life change, but it is something where you're going to have to help somebody and you kind of don't want to. but you're doing it because you're trying to do the right thing. I think that money's going to be fine. No worries there. Nothing, but overall, not a horrible month. Not the best month of your life, but whatever. Okay, Sylvia. Sylvia, should I move back to... I have no clue how to say that. You want to know if you should move back to this place. It's in, Texas. Got it. Let me see. Let's see what comes up. Oh, shit. Okay, the page cards keep popping out of my deck today. I wonder what that means. Whenever I go to shuffle, there's like a page. So far, it's been the page of Pentacles, the page of Cups, and the page of... what did I just say? Now I can't even remember. Oh, and the Page of Wands. I don't know what that means. Okay. Maybe it's just the spirit saying that it's here, kind of giving me a little hint to something. Okay. So Sylvia wants to know if she should move back to this place in Texas. So Sylvia, this is what I'll say. I think you should eventually. I think you need to wait a while longer. I don't think now is the time. I do think it's a good idea to go back there, but give it some time. I don't know, a few more months, maybe even like half a year, and just wait a while, because I think there's something either that you're meant to do where you are, or you have some kind of unfinished business where you are, or there's something. Maybe it's that you need to save some more money. I don't know what the reason is, but I think you should wait a little while longer. And I know I have a feeling that wherever you're living now, it's not that it's like horrible or whatever. I feel this sense like something's missing from my life. And I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but Sylvia, is that what's going on? You just kind of, wherever you're living now, you kind of feel like something is missing, and you feel like you've gotten everything out of it that you're going to. But I think you should just wait a little while longer. Give it like a few more months before you make any decisions. But I think it is a good idea to move back there. Okay. So Divu, what does this say? So Divu, I'm not quite sure what the question is, but let me just pull some cards. And I know you're asking about a guy. You don't have to say anything else, but let me just see what comes up. I want to light some incense. Let's light some dragon's blood. God, I need a sip of this drink. I need to take the edge off a little bit. God, I love drinking. I really do need to cut back a little bit, though. Or maybe just, I don't know, I don't know. Probably should cut back, but it's hard, because I'm kind of crazy about it. Anyway. So, Divu, I'm not quite sure what you're actually trying to ask me. I do think that everything is going to work out in your favor, and I don't think you have anything to worry about. Oh shit, hang on. There was something. Um, like there's something that you're not able to look past, and it's kind of clouding your vision about this guy. The sense I get is he's actually not a bad guy, and I think everything's going to work out for you. Um, I will say there's nothing in these cards about anyone being a bad person, um, but you know, I think try to look at things from different perspectives and allow yourself to maybe put yourself in different positions and look at it from different angles. Um, don't put up any walls or barriers or say, no, I know that's not true. Because the truth is, nobody really knows anything in this crazy world that we live in. So maybe just try to see a different perspective and allow yourself to do that. Don't don't completely close it off. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Okay. You're welcome, Sylvia, by the way. So I have a question here from, how do you say this? Montaigne. Meshin. Sounds like almost sounds like a music artist. Sounds like the name of a music artist. So Montaigne, let me see. So what am I? Oh, am I staying at my job? So Montaigne wants to know about the job situation. Let's see. Let's see what comes up. You know, Montaigne. So the sense I'm getting from these cards, especially there's one card in particular that I like to keep an eye out for. Um, you know, I think you should leave this job. Either you should or you're actually going to leave the job. But I don't think it's good for you to stay there. And my sense is that there's something wrong with the job that you have. And I can't help but feel like there's bad will involved somewhere. There's people not treating other people nicely. It's not just a matter of like something about, it's not just a matter of like, um, what is it? Like, bad will, as in people, people being evil, like um, bad behavior. Um, and I think it's well, I think you probably will quit. I think you, and if you, I'm just saying you should. I think you're a very capable person, and you can get any job in the world that you want if you put your mind to it. There's nothing wrong with you that's stopping you from doing that. Maybe have some more, um, maybe have some more confidence in yourself, because it's not like you have some horrible disability that's keeping you from pursuing certain things. You know, you can do anything you want. You can get any other job. Hey, I probably have autism too. Like, I don't know. You know, everybody has something, but there is a card here telling me that you're a very capable person. So I know, I mean, just because you're autistic, some people that are autistic are incredibly intelligent and very gifted people, you know? Um, Listen, I'm not sure if you're going to quit or if you're going to get fired, but I do think you're going to leave this job. You won't be there anymore. And I think it's for good reason. I actually think that's a very good thing, because there's something in the cards about poor treatment from others. So, okay. Enough of that. I mean, no, you didn't say you got treated badly. I just get the sense that something like that is going on anyway from a certain card that I got. I got the Five of Swords in reverse, which to me, it's an indicator of really bad behavior from somebody else, or having to be immersed in the energy of someone being either rude or mean or something like that. Hi, Sassy Libra. What's up? Thank you. Yeah, I enjoyed making that. I'm probably going to make a lot more videos like that. Oh, actually, that reminds me. There are a few videos that I'm going to delete from my channel, like revenge spells and karma spells, because, and I don't know, I've done this so many times where I post videos like that and then I delete them because I think I'm putting negative energy out there, and I probably shouldn't do that. But I am going to delete certain videos today because I think it's a good idea, you know? Because the truth is, I've actually had, the truth is, even though it might be a karma spell, and there's a certain karma spell that I do sometimes. And what my intention is to, whatever bad energy is being put on me, I try to send it back to where it came from, ×3. But the thing is, and even, that's my intention, but whenever I do spells like that, bad things end up happening to me. Like really weird bad things happen. Like I'll break a toe, or I'll get some kind of weird rash on me out of nowhere. I never get rashes usually, but it'll just, in the timing of everything is so coincidental. I just think that even though it might be my intention just to get like justice, what I'm actually kind of conjuring up is something that's kind of a malignant energy. It's not my intention to hurt myself. Obviously, I would never do that. But, probably not a good idea. And I've just had a lot of bad experiences with the karma spell in particular. But anyway. Well, Montaigne, that sucks. I mean, but yeah, I used to work in a coffee shop, and some of my coworkers I did like, but some of them were very negative, and it's really sucked having to be around people like that for so many hours a day. So I kind of get where you're coming from. Um, I think a lot of people can relate to that. We all kind of hate somebody at work. um, anyway, I'm going to smoke a little tobacco. Hang on. So Satara Kapoor wants to know about these internships and if anything is going to come of it. Let me see. Okay, let me see what comes up. So, Satara, I'm not seeing much coming from this, and I don't know, something's off about it. Um, I don't know. Hmm. So, Satara, I'm not sure what the reason is. There might be some grander reason for you not getting any of these. Um, I don't know. It's just something is off about this whole thing. Um, um, and I feel like you're someone who's typically very afraid to speak up for yourself. Um, I'm not sure where to go with that, but maybe something to work on. Know what you want out of life and know the things that you want to uh, kind of know what you want out of life. All right. Um, okay. Anyway, moving on. Sorry if that wasn't a good reading. um, by the way, Sassy Libra, that's so fucked up. If your manager said that to you, that your manager said that to you. Um, So Michelle wants to know, is the guy on my mind going to continue to follow me on social? You know, Satara Kapoor, the sense I get is that there's probably a bigger reason for you not getting that, almost like it's a blessing. Because I think that I'm not sure what kind of internships these are, or I'm not sure what goes into it. It might just be the fact that you have to move to a different country. I just saw that it would be a big burden to you. It would be burden. I don't know. It would just be, um, you know, um, I don't know. Um, it's actually the fact that none of those are going to come through is actually a very good thing. It's probably meant to be in like a grander sense. Okay. Anyway, Michelle. Michelle's question. The guy on my mind is the guy on my mind going to continue to follow me on social? Okay. Yeah. Michelle, I think the answer is yes. And this is probably somebody that you actually kind of care about, right? Like, I feel like you actually are fond of this person. It's not just like some ex of yours that you can't stand and you're just curious. Um, I think you should probably don't be afraid to reach out and to that person, and try to get some kind of dialogue going. Um, I think I see good energy here. I actually think it's pretty promising. Um, I think something really good is going to come of this if you just put yourself out there a little bit more and try to make your own moves. Anyway, moving on. So, user, can I please get a message from Spirit? Okay, let me see. Oh, you guys, I put up my Christmas tree. It's a little early for that, but I was bored and I thought, nah, fuck it. Why not? I did it yesterday. So, user, my message for you is to just give everything some time. Because I feel like, especially recently, you're sort of on a new journey towards something, whether it's, I mean, I don't know what it is. It could be so many things, but You know, you have a vision of your future. You know where you want to end up. You know, you've taken the steps towards some kind of result, but it's going to take a long time for things to actually like gain momentum and potential. So just give it time. Okay. All right. Anyway, I need a sip of this. You're welcome. Hi, nannies. What's up? Thank you. I think I skipped Shirley's question earlier by accident. Let me see. I look older. Thanks. Shirley, how will things go tomorrow with my meeting with Jay to help with my program? Okay. I don't want to look older. I want to look young. Damn it. God damn it. I want to be young forever. I'm really trying to make that happen. Actually, I made a potion of eternal youth and vitality, and I drank it the other day. I don't know. I don't know. I might have to do that a lot, or I don't even know if it works in the first place, but I'll see. I'll figure it out. So Shirley, I think it's going to go well. This, what did you call it? The meeting. This meeting with this person, it's going to go well. There are certain things that you're hoping to get out of it that I don't think you're going to get. You know, you're not going to get everything you want out of it, but it is going to be, you will get something out of it. So it's going to be, if you think about it that way, it is going to be a success. Okay. Oh shit. Hang on. Soldiers down. Okay. All right. Well, let me see. I think Sassy Libra was up next. So I think it was something about a crush or something. Oh no, Jared. That's right. So Sassy Libra wants to know what's up with Jared. He acts like he's interested and will flirt, and then the next day he'll totally do a flip. Okay, so let's look into Jared and just see what sort of what the energy is all about. Okay, so Jared, what's going on with Jared? What's this behavior about? What's going on? So the fact that you said he flirts with you, um, okay, first of all, I don't think Jared is a bad person. I don't know if he's married. I don't think he's a bad person. What I was thinking a moment ago was that he's probably not the type of person to really be super committed to anybody. So if what I was thinking was right, then he's probably not married. Because in my mind, I was thinking that he's not the type of person to do something like that. Um, and I think he's come to a place in his life where he really kind of knows who he is, and he knows that, like, he knows where he's going to draw the line with like relationships and stuff. Um, I don't think he's a bad person, but I definitely see that there's something off about all of this. So I honestly don't think that you should expect much of him. I don't want to be right about this. The only reason I want to be right is because I want you to think that I'm legit. So obviously, no tarot card reader wants to be wrong because it's kind of embarrassing if you're wrong about something. But you know, like, I don't know. I just wouldn't expect much from him. Um, okay, he's not a bad guy, but there's definitely I can't put my finger on it. It's not really coming to me too clearly, but there's just something off about the whole thing. Okay. Okay, so Nanny's has a question. Oh wait, no, I skipped somebody. Alex. Hi, Alex. What's up? Hey, Marco. Can you see what A wants from me? It's romantic. Let me see. Alex. What does A want from Alex? And it is romantic. Okay, I'm having fun. Are you guys having fun? All right. So Alex, I don't know who this person is to you. Oh, well, I know it's you said it's romantic. That I get. Um, I actually think that this person does maybe have a bit of a crush on you or does like you romantically. Although I do get the sense that there's something about it's short term. This person is only looking for something romantic, but only something short term. So um, maybe something to bring up. I mean, you can always open your mouth and have a conversation with this person. Don't be afraid to do that. Anyway, moving on. Who was I about to answer? Oh, Nanny's. Let me see what Nanny's question is. Yeah, I was thinking like, see, what was coming in my head was sort of, I feel like there's some kind of other reason behind this, but I feel like it could be a hookup. In my mind, I was thinking something a little bit more drawn out than just a single hookup. But Not sure. There's some other piece to this puzzle, I feel. But anyway, so nannies, will I get the remote job? I already had interview, just waiting. Okay. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I think you're going to get the job. Yeah. And nannies, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure what kind of remote job you're getting, but something tells me that you're going to have to be creative, right? Like you're going to have to, it's not just a matter of taking information from one thing and putting it into another. I feel like you're actually going to have to sort of think on your toes and like be creative, right? Like anyway, but I think you're going to get the job, and a lot of good is going to come of it. A little advice to you: make sure you keep your. This isn't about your job, but just in general. You didn't ask, but I'm going to tell you. Try to keep your life interesting. You know what I mean? Like trying new things and going new places, and maybe trying to cook something that you've never cooked before. Going to a restaurant you've never been to, going to a park that you've never been to, trying new things, keeping your life spicy and interesting. Okay, moving on. Little extra advice. So I skipped Bobo's question by accident. How does my crush Patty feel about me despite what happened between us yesterday? Okay, let me see. Let's see what comes up. Bobo. I love saying that, Bobo. How does my crush Patty feel about me despite what happened between us yesterday? Let me see, Bobo. I can't even take you seriously calling you that. Bobo boop. What does that say? Bobo boop. Well, Bobo, I don't think she's mad at you. There's nothing here in these cards about being angry or any kind of dark feelings. I don't think she's mad. Or I'm not sure what happened between the two of you, but I don't see any hard feelings. I think she has the wrong idea about something. I think she does. Not that she's not upset with you at all, and there's no hard feelings, but she is seeing you in sort of a false light. Do you know what I mean by that? Like she. Oh, he. Sorry. Okay. He is seeing you in the wrong light, and kind of has a false idea of maybe your character or something like that. But anyway, um, I really don't know what happened between the two of you. but I think he might have the wrong idea about either you or what happened or something. So I don't know if you kind of want to clear the air or something like that, then maybe get a sense of what he's thinking about, or because I don't really know what it is that he's kind of has the wrong idea about. But anyway, you could always talk to him, kind of get a sense of where his head is at. Anyway, so next question comes from, how do you say this? Oh, it's Gail. There's a lady that used to come into my work named Gail. She hated me. She really didn't like me. This woman, Gail, used to come into my work and order a tea. And with all the other workers, she would always be like joking and laughing and like, I mean, she was kind of weird anyway, but there was something definitely off about her. But she was always like joking with everybody else. But as soon as I would talk to her, she was like completely like put a wall up between me and her. Anyway, so Gavier. Gavier, does Gavier, actually, what was the question? I think it was, I don't know. Or is it Gavier? Does Gavier have a crush on me? Let me see. Does Gavier have a crush on Gail? Let me see. Does Gavier have a crush on Gail? Shit. Okay, and I'm going to answer this question, and then I'm going to take a break for a few minutes because I just want to kind of take a few minutes to kind of relax and refresh my mind a little bit because I'm kind of let me answer this question real quick. So you want to know if this person has a crush on you? I'm probably saying his name wrong. I'm sorry, or her name. I don't know, but let me see. You know, Gail, I do kind of get the sense that this person has a crush on you. You know, Gail, I don't know who this person is to you, whether it's like, I don't know if this person is like a family friend or a coworker. I don't know who this person is to you, but something about the dynamic of all of this, I feel like if you started to date this person, then I kind of feel like it would have effects on a lot of other parts of your life or both of your lives. So I'm not sure what that dynamic is about, but I feel like if you two were to get together, it would almost have some kind of ripple effect on other things. You probably know you probably have a better idea of why that would be. Because I mean, I'm just pulling cards here. But anyway, so I think this person does like you though, a lot. And anyway, all right, moving on. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take a break for like, I don't know, maybe 5 or 10 minutes, and I'm just going to chit chat with you guys and smoke some tobacco. And then I'm going to get back to answering the questions. I just need to give my brain just a rest for a minute or two. Okay, so how is everybody? You're good, nannies? Okay. Anyone here from the United States? I think Thanksgiving. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure Thanksgiving is just like an American thing, right? I literally don't know the first thing about Thanksgiving. All I know it has something to do. It has something to do with Native Americans and Pilgrims or some kind of bullshit, but no clue. Um, I'm excited for Thanksgiving though. Um, I'm really. I hope everything goes smoothly. Um, I'm in Massachusetts. I love where I'm from. I just get the best of both worlds where I am. Um, oh, I love the weather here. You know, it rains. Some days it's rainy. Some days it's sunny. Winters are cold. Summers are hot. Um, you know, I actually don't like the summer. I've said that before in different videos, but I hate the summer. It's just too hot. I don't like being sweaty, and because once I get all sweaty, I feel like I'm dirty. You know what I mean? I hate that feeling. Um, oh shit. I actually I love the winter and the fall. It's my favorite time of year. I like the spring too. In the spring, you have all those beautiful flowers that come up, and the weather starts getting warm again, and um, you know, there's like a smell in the air in the spring and the fall and the winter, not the summer. The summer just smells like heat. I feel like every season has its own wonderful smell except the summer. The summer just smells kind of just like hot, gross air. So right now I'm just taking a break for a few minutes. I'm gonna get back to answering questions in just a few minutes. I just want to relax for a sec. Um, I've been live for like 50 minutes, and I was literally like answering question after question after question, and I just need to um, kind of relax for a second. Uh, Might have to pee too. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take a piss, and I'm also gonna make myself another cocktail. Woo! Party time. All right, be right back. Hi. Anyway, so I'm going to light some incense. I want dragon's blood, I think. Let's conjure up some spirits of protection and fortitude. Or at least I think that's what this is for. That's always what I consider this to be used for, is like protection and kind of good energy. Oh, ew. Did I just... Oh, God. Anyway, so I put up my Christmas tree. You guys want to see it? Let me show you. Look at it. Look at it. It's so pretty. I could just stare at a Christmas tree all day. Oh, that's not right. Here we go. It's so pretty. You know, I have like a million lamps in my apartment. I have most of them on right now just because I want the lighting for this video to be good. But when it's like late at night, I like to shut most of them off, except like a couple of them, just so it's like a dim light. I like to light some candles, and then I have my Christmas tree lit. So I love that. It's so pretty. You know what's funny? I find Christmas trees to be so beautiful, but I swear to God, on December 26th, get it the fuck out of my living room. Like literally, I love Christmas trees. They're so beautiful. But at midnight on December 26th, I need it to be gone. Like it goes from being the most beautiful thing to me to being nauseating the very next minute. Like once Christmas is over, it's gotta go. Like it can't, like I can't look at that. Like 'tis the season is now not here. I don't know. I mean, are you guys like that? Like, for example, when it's like September and you're walking through Walmart and you're seeing Christmas decorations, like, ew, ugh, it's just gross energy. Like, it is September. Why am I looking at Christmas shit? It's not even Halloween yet. It's not even Thanksgiving yet. Why is there Christmas shit in front of me? It's so gross. Ugh, it's just gross energy. It's like those people that watch Christmas movies in July. Ugh. It's like 105 degrees out and you're watching a Christmas movie? I don't know. It's so wrong. I can't. I can't. Yeah, I was gonna wait until after Thanksgiving, but I thought, hey, why not? I was bored. I put it up yesterday. It was yesterday, I think. Yeah, it was yesterday. I put it up. It was fun decorating it. That Christmas tree is like 6 feet tall, and it was only $20. So cheap. Although the top piece, it like the tree itself is in three different pieces, and the very top piece is the way like the part that you stick into the pole. It's like this really cheap piece of plastic. So I feel like that's probably why it was $20, but it's like really cheap. It's like cheaply made in that one part of it. I'm gonna try to take really good care of it. I think if I'm really gentle with it, I can actually get a few more Christmases out of it. I have a feeling I'm gonna end up breaking that part. But even if I break it, there might be a way I can still make it work. I mean, there's definitely a way I can make it work, but I don't know if it's something I can do or not. But why I shouldn't plan on it breaking. Let me just focus on the fact that I have a pretty Christmas tree right now. Anyway, $20 for a 6 foot tall tree. I like it. Although if it does break and if I can't find a way to fix it, who cares? It was $20. Throw it away. Throw it in the garbage. See, I can't. Oh my God, 90s. That is hot. I hate the heat. I can't stand the heat. The only thing I like about the summer is that I get to like grow stuff out on my balcony because my balcony is actually a pretty decent size and I have a lot of planters out there and I like to grow like vegetables and whatever. So far in the past few summers, I haven't had much luck with what I try to grow. I mean, I'm able to get a few tomatoes here and there, little baby tomatoes, and my chives always do good, but everything else just kind of does shitty for the most part. I did have some decent luck this year with my basil and parsley, but that's the only thing I like about the summer is I get to do like gardening type stuff. Other than that, summer can just fuck itself. And you know what's funny? Especially this past summer, I had the hardest time watering my plants out there because there are bees. And I think it's all the flowers that are on my balcony. Like the bees are drawn to the flowers or whatever. They really like that stuff. So they would like it's not like there was a swarm of them, but there was like 2 or 3 bees that would always be hovering around my balcony. And whenever I would go out there to water my plants, they would like fuck with me. They'd like bump into me and like fly on me and I hate bees. I mean, I love bees, but I'm like still scared of them. They freak me out, which is a little bitch move, by the way, because a bee sting is not that bad. It's not like I'm allergic to them. You know what I mean? A bee sting for me, like it doesn't hurt really. I mean, it hurts a tiny bit, but it's not like that bad at all. I mean, fucking, I've spent hours in a chair getting tattoos of all kinds of stuff, and I'm afraid of a bee sting. It's just funny. With that being said, if a bee even comes near me, I will fucking scream and run away. I'm funny like that. Oh, was I nice in the dream? Was I pleasant? What was my role in the dream? Or can you even really remember very well? Interesting. Okay, so I was being helpful. All right. Oh, I like that. Aw. Oh, I love that. I mean, I'm sorry you lost your phone, but I say sorry as if it really happened. But you know, when you dream about something, it's like it did happen. You did go through that. Anyway. Well, it wasn't you, it was like your dream self. It's funny how like in your dreams, you're just a totally different person sometimes. I mean, you're never that different, but like, you know, I feel like in your dreams, you're still yourself, but sometimes dreams are really strange. Like you do things, sometimes I do things in my dreams that I would never do while I was awake, but I'm still I think if someone called my name in the dream, I would answer to Marco. You know what I mean? It's just weird. I have dreams a lot. I dream very often. Sometimes I have really cool dreams. Sometimes they're kind of bizarre. But you know, it's kind of a spectrum. Um, yeah, my live. I did go live. Yes. Wait, did I? No, I didn't. I don't think I went. Wait a minute. I can't remember. Aza, you know, if you want to have more dreams, if you want to remember your dreams more often, most likely there are things that you could actually do to induce that. Um, you know, you could do like witchy things like spells. You could pray to whatever god you believe in. You could go on Google and look up how to remember your dreams more. You might get some good ideas that way. I mean, either there are things that you can do to help, or there's nothing that can help you. I mean, in my mind, most likely, in all probability, there are literally real things that you can do that can actually help you with what you're trying to manifest. Most likely, in all probability. I mean, there probably is something you can do. I mean, either you can or you can't. But anyway. Uh, see, I can't remember. Oh, wait, I can just look. Let me see. This is the most recent one that I did. Let me see when this was. Oh, yep, I went live yesterday morning. Oh, I thought I didn't. Oh, yeah, I don't remember. Oh, yeah, it was yesterday morning because right before the live stream, I shaved my head and took a shower. Yeah. I mean, I can see it right here. It was it was yesterday morning. So weird. Such a weirdo. Okay, let me get back to doing the readings. And by the way, I am not going to scroll back up and try to find your questions. So, if you would like to ask a question, leave it in the chat. Um, yeah, that was, I think, that, yeah, that was, I think the day before yesterday. I had like um, I had a, like a fun day for myself. I got my brows done by a professional. Had I got my I got a pedicure. I got a massage at this place. Bought a few things at the witchy store. Oh, and I got this free candle. smells good. I got a candle for free. Oh, yeah. I'm going to use this for some kind of psychic type spell. Okay. So Leo's sun wants to know what's coming towards me in love. Let me see. What is coming towards Leo's sun in love? You're a female. Okay. Thank you. Okay, what's coming towards Leo's sun in love? Okay. Well, Leo's sun. I'm not seeing much coming in terms of love. Something tells me that you're way too busy for that anyway. Like you don't even really have time for a relationship at this point in your life. Although with that being said, I think that there is somebody that does like you, if that makes you feel any better. And this person is sort of already in your life. I feel like it's someone. I mean, for all I know, you're actually a lot closer with this person than I think, but I'm getting the sense that this person is more like an acquaintance, someone that you sort of know but not that well. That's the sense I'm getting. It's someone that's sort of already there, but I do think someone actually has a bit of a crush on you. All right. But the truth is, I don't really see much happening in the near future for you in terms of love. But I think that's probably for the best because you have other things you should probably focus on more. Okay. Anyway, so how do you say this? Aziza. Hi, Aziza. Okay, what is the week ahead looking? What is the week ahead looking like for me? Okay. Let me see. It's all good. So, what is the week ahead looking like for Aziza? Okay, let me see what comes up. Yeah. Well, hang on. Well, Aziza, so all I'm going to say is I think the week ahead is going to be very challenging, but that's okay because I think you are strong and you are going to rise to the occasion and overcome whatever is thrown your way. You have no choice but to overcome it. Um, something about there something in your life has been a problem time and time again, and I feel like it's the same thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. You probably would know that more than me. But this same demon that you have to battle over and over again, um, and you can't seem to get past it. I think that plays a role in the upcoming week. Um, and something about having to really spread yourself thin, but it's all going to be fine. Okay? It's not going to matter in the end. You're going to get through the week and then life goes on. Alrighty. Alrighty. I'll be right back. My phone keeps making noises. Who is it? Okay. Let me just see what this is real quick. I'm just kind of curious about something. Oh, Leo. So it's because I got an email. Leo has a question. So Leo, you sent me $5 for a question. So everybody does get a free question, and you've only asked one question so far, so you can ask another one if you want. Um, that's kind of how I do it. No, thank you. But what I'm saying is like everybody gets a free one anyway. So unless you're just being kind, which in that case, thank you. But I'm just saying, if you would like to ask one more, you can. If there's something you're curious about, or you want to delve into the other side about something. Um, oh, okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Every dollar makes me a dollar happier. Trust me. I'm like everybody else on this planet. I love money. Who doesn't love money? Anyway, so let me get back to this. There were other questions too. I answer most questions. I don't answer them all. So far today, I've answered every single one. Just to let you know, sometimes I might not answer something, but don't take offense to that. Don't take offense to that. It's not that I have anything against you. It just might be that just I feel like there's not if I feel like there's nothing I can say that's right, then I just avoid it. How will my coworkers feel when they find out I'm leaving? Aza wants to know. Okay, how will my coworkers feel when they find out I'm leaving? Let me see. Let me see what comes up. How will my coworkers feel when they find out I'm leaving? Okay, Aza, I'm a little confused, but I mean, this isn't what I was. Well, I just wasn't really anticipating getting a reading like this. Um, you don't like your coworkers, do you? You don't even like those people. Um, I get the sense that your coworkers aren't really good people. I'm assuming because if this is because what you asked me is how are they going to feel, and these cards kind of tell me um, they're shady fucking people, and I don't know, like that's all I'm going to say about it. I don't know if I was right whatsoever about what I just said, but um, okay. Anyway. Anyway, okay, moving on. See, I wasn't anticipating getting cards like that because right before I pull cards, I have this dumb tendency to sort of assume things. I was assuming that you love your coworkers and you were wondering how much they like you back and you were wondering if they were gonna like miss you or something. I had this whole story in my head and then I pulled the cards and it was something completely different than what I was thinking. But yeah, that was anyway. Whatever. Um so that's why it's good to just pull some cards. Um so Feria has a question. Will I be able to ask for a raise soon? And if so, when? Will I be able to ask for a raise soon? If so, when? Will I be able to ask for a raise soon? Okay. Will I be able to ask for a raise soon? If so, when? I think you can ask for a raise immediately. Um, Next time you go into work, ask for your raise. I think you're going to get it. Um, it might not seem like it's the type of environment that would give you a raise, maybe, because I do get the sense that um, whatever job you're working, um, you have this notion in your mind that maybe it's not the type of place to give raises like that. But I think there is something here about being doubtful. Which I mean, of course, you're doubtful anyway because why else would you ask? But I think you should ask for the raise as soon as possible, and I absolutely think you're going to get it. You're going to get it in a timely manner. Um, you know, anyway, I think you will get it, and I think you should ask for it immediately. Okay. Feria, you got a really good card there. Oh, Crow's Nest, thank you very much. I appreciate that. But by the way, you do get a free question too. So if you donate for 2 questions, since you also get a free one, you can ask 3 if you want. But thank you very much. Oh, you're paying with Venmo. Oh my God, people never pay me with Venmo. I think in all the years I've been doing tarot card readings, I think I've been paid with Venmo like twice maybe. People always use either PayPal or Cash App. I think between PayPal and Cash App, it's kind of equal. Like it's an equal amount, but almost never do people pay me with Venmo. So that's pretty rare. Anyway. Oh, Theria, the card was the 9 of Cups upright. You got the 9 of Cups upright, the King of Cups upright, and whatchamacallit? The 5 of Pentacles upright. All 3 cards were upright. Now, the 5 of Pentacles is a little bit of a scary card, but that's why I picked up on that feeling of doubt, sort of. Something not, a feeling of not quite right about it. Okay. So I have a couple donations here from some people. Leo Sun donated for 1 more question. And Jessica Crow paid me. So I think Leo Sun's donation came in first. So I'm going to do your question, Leo. And then I'm going to answer okay, I filed a disability claim. Do you see me getting approved or denied? Oh, yikes. I'm on disability too. And you know what's funny? The disability that I'm on, or the reason I get disability, isn't even actually the disability that I have that keeps me from being able to work. I'm on disability because apparently I'm schizophrenic. But like, that's the schizophrenia thing, as far as I fucking know, isn't even really a problem for me. I take medicine for that. My real problem is I have some kind of weird panic syndrome type thing, which is not even the reason I'm on disability. Anyway. Okay. Any hoosers. So you want to know if this disability claim is going to go through. I don't know what my moon sign is. What is it? My sun sign is Aries. That I do know. The only thing I know about my chart is that there's a lot of water in my chart. That's what the lady told me. Yes, first of all, Leo Sun, I think you absolutely will get, I think you're going to get approved. I think you absolutely will get approved. It's going to be, it's not going to be super soon, but it's not going to be a super long time either, okay? Until you finally start getting what you want. I do kind of see you being a little disappointed with the amount of money that you're going to be getting, but you're still going to be getting what I mean, in my opinion, it's a good amount, but maybe you're going to feel like a little dissatisfied, just not a lot dissatisfied, little. You're just going to be a little tiny bit disappointed with how much you're getting. But anyway, okay. But I feel like you've done what you had to do. It's all out there, and now it's just a matter of things going through the system. I see forward movement. We have the Chariot. We have the Three of Wands upright, both good cards. That talks about things going in the right direction. The only thing I'm seeing here that seems a little problematic is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, which tells me that maybe and there's something weird about oh, there's something weird about how you're getting it. I don't know what that means. So Leo Sun, there is a little bit of something that's kind of off about all of this. That's all I can say. Something is a little off about the process of getting it, or the way it's going to come to you. But it doesn't really matter because you're still going to get it when all is said and done. All right. All right, moving on. So let me do Crow's Nest. So Crow's Nest, you have 3 questions. What is your first question? Okay, what's coming in general for me in the immediate future? Okay. Let me see. Oh, hello. Take a sip of this. Okay, what is coming in the immediate future for Crow's Nest? Oh, Jessica. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's nice to call people by their names instead of calling you Crow's Nest. So Jessica's immediate future. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom, and bada ba. Well, so typically I pull 3 cards for every question. Once in a blue moon, I might pull 7 cards, but that's only for a specific type of question that I get asked. But 2 out of the 3 cards, you can pick up on this too, probably, but I have the Strength card and I have the 10 of Wands. They're both upright. They're both positive cards in good positions. So that means some good energy there. There's definitely something here about strength, the ability to overcome challenges. You know, obviously the Strength card is about strength, but also the 10 of Wands upright. Clearly, that man is very strong if he can carry all that. There's something there about overcoming challenges and being victorious too. And I think it's more specifically the only negative card I see here, and it's not even that bad of a thing, but it is a little bit bad. The 6 of Cups in reverse. I feel like whatever this challenge is, it has something to do with your childhood. For example, now this is just an example. Say, for instance, you know, you had a really bad time in high school, but it's your reunion coming up, and you know, you have to go back, but you don't really want to. But there's only a couple people that you actually want to see. But maybe it's uncomfortable because maybe you didn't have a good high school experience. That's just an example. But maybe you have to revisit a place from your childhood that you're really not fond of, but you kind of feel like you need to. But all will be well. there's something there about childhood trauma and having to revisit the past that might seem a little painful. Okay. For me, like my mother's house, my mother has lived in the same house for my entire life. And honestly, I didn't have the worst childhood in the world, but like every time I go to my mother's house, I just hate being in that house. I think there's really bad energy in those walls, and like I just don't like being there. Um, anyway, but anyway, it's something like that in the immediate future. But it might seem scary, but I think with those two cards that I was talking about, you're definitely absolutely going to overcome any challenge with strength and resilience. So all is well. Okay, what is your next question? What is coming in love, specifically in the immediate future? Okay. So what is coming in love in the immediate future for Jessica? Let me see what comes up. Yikes. All right. Girl, we need to get you some. All right, let me see. Okay. Let's see what's coming up. Oh, okay. There's certainly something here about okay. So Jessica, I don't really see anything happening too soon. I do see something. I have a card here, which I see the Ace of Cups as when I look at the suit of cups, typically I will think about romance. Um, that's the cups are my main symbol for romance. And oddly enough, the other suit that I sort of secondly see as romance is wands. And both of those are here. I mean, cups is first in romance, and secondary is wands in my mind. And you have both of them. The wands is in reverse though, so I feel like you need to take more steps to actually make something happen. You can't just always expect things to fall into your lap. You know, this is the real world, and you have to sometimes actually take steps to make things happen. But I do see a new relationship coming. This is definitely a good sign about that. I think it's probably most likely going to be towards the beginning of next year. Probably, I'm assuming in January at some point. Um, at least after the beginning of the year, I see something starting to develop. But I think you also need to kind of make more of an effort. Anyway. And you know, someone might not agree with you about everything, but you know, don't like poo-poo some guy because maybe you don't agree on everything. Um, Sometimes the fact that people are different is what is so alluring about it all. Okay, so what is your third question? What will Noah's next actions be towards me? Let me see what comes up. And thank you all for the donations. I really appreciate it. Okay, Noah's next actions towards Jessica, especially in terms of romance. I'm sorry, that's funny. I feel this is the funniest thing. I feel oddly drawn to this person. That's hysterical. Oh, let's hope Noah doesn't see this. It's hysterical. Oh my god. Okay, anyway. Is Noah your coworker? I mean, I don't know, Jessica, but I feel like you two are like, I see you collaborating and working together. He is. Okay, got it. You know, I don't really think he's gonna really I don't think he's gonna make a move. I think he does actually like you, but I don't think he's gonna make a move. And you know what? Something tells me he's gonna probably do something that might disappoint you, or something that you're kind of surprised by. Like maybe you think he's nice now, but I feel like at some point he's gonna behave in some way that maybe is off-putting. Um, just, I mean, I could be wrong, but keep an eye out for that. Um, because when I looked into his next actions, I don't think, and you know, I do get the sense that whatever it is that he does that ends up surprising you, I don't think it's like evil. I don't think it's anything evil or anything like that. But I think it's going to be like off-putting. Um, Something he says or expresses or the way he behaves maybe is going to kind of surprise you a little bit. That you're oddly attracted to. Anyway, these are the cards I got. You're the funniest. Thank you for that. Yeah, they were all reversed. That's why it seems like nothing in those. I mean, they were negative in a sense because they were all in reverse. Nothing talked about like nothing was like dark or. I think there's a difference between something being negative and something being just evil. Just because something is negative does not mean it comes from evil. Okay? It might just be a negative type of energy. It doesn't just because for example, just because I don't like the taste of fish doesn't mean fish is evil. But for me, it's like a negative thing. Okay, anyway. I have to pee again. I'll be right back. Thank you all for the donations. Thank you. I made money. Yes. Thank you very much. And we're back. Did I brush my teeth today? Huh. I don't remember. I've had a weird day. I woke up. This was my schedule today. I woke up at 11:30 last night after being asleep for like 5 hours. I went to bed really early. So I woke up at like 11:30, and then I thought I can't go back to sleep. So I just literally at 11:30 at night, it was like my morning. So I got up, I made coffee, um, watched TV, relaxed, and then I was drinking, um, and then what happened? Huh? I was drinking. Oh, and then I think I went back to sleep. How did I wake up? Huh? I have no clue what happened today. It's just fucking. What world am I living in? I have no clue. I think I went back to sleep. I don't know. No, because I mean, because okay. So like I said, I woke up at 11:30, and I had a couple. Well, I had one cup of coffee, and then shortly after, I started to drink alcohol. I had like several drinks. They were all weak drinks, but still, I was like drinking at like the witching hour. Um, and like And then I think I had so many drinks that it started to make me tired, so I went back to sleep. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Um, I'm alone most of the time. I spend a lot of time alone. Um, I used to work in a coffee shop, so I was around people so much. Um, you know, yeah, I don't really ever hang out with people. Sometimes, once in a while, but most of the time I'm by myself. I watch a lot of TV. I fucking love TV. Oh, see, I love TV. I do. I tend to watch like podcasts. I have YouTube on my TV, so I watch a lot of YouTube on my TV. That's like the main app that I use. Um, and on YouTube, I watch like podcasts. I watch different clips from different talk shows and stand-up comedy specials and comedians, and I watch a lot of stuff with drag queens. Drag is one of those things. It's so funny. Like I could spend 3 hours watching different drag queens, like whatever, do nonsense. Sometimes I love drag, and other times I'm like, dude, drag is so stupid. Like I like in my mind, I go back and forth about that. Sometimes I love it, and other times I'm like, I hate that I like this. Anyway, so I have a question here from Kana Kanavora. Is there a reconciliation between Teresa and me? Let me see. Kana. Teresia. Okay. Or Teresia. I don't know. Let me see what comes up. Oh, did I just pick at something? Oh no. Damn it. Okay, is there reconciliation between these two? I don't think so, Kana. Um, I don't have a good feeling about this. And I feel like people aren't owning up to what the roles that they played, and there was a lot left unsaid. Um, I don't think so. I really don't think so. Um, anyway, I'm just gonna leave it at that. That's all. Hi, Sabby. Um, so what are Petit's true romantic feelings and next actions towards me in love in the coming weeks? Okay. Let me see what comes up. Let me see what comes up. Savvy. Sabby, you're not together, right? I mean, I think because the sense I get from these cards is that this person does actually like you a little bit or would consider going out with you. I feel like you're not together right now, though, right? That's kind of the sense I'm getting. You're actually not an item yet. Um, I do think this person likes you. I Although, despite that this person does like you, or at least would be open to considering you in that way, I don't think you should expect him or her to do anything differently. Um, I think it's just going to be a lot of the same of what's been going on. Don't expect this person to go outside of themselves or to really let go of whatever front that they've put up. Okay? I don't think you should expect anything to change. So, despite the fact that this person is open to sort of seeing you in that way, don't expect things to be different. Is that person in a relationship? I feel like this person is already in a relationship. Um, hmm. Anyway, moving on. Okay, moving on. Um, Priya. Priya Prasana. Okay, I have a question. I have these job promotion exams going on. I am almost there. I am expecting it to be cleared in December. When exactly will I be promoted? Let me see. Let me see. Let's see what comes up. Sorry, I'm just thinking about something. Sorry, I'm just thinking about something. Anyway. Okay. So you want to know when you're going to be promoted. Priya. Priya. Okay. Well, I definitely think everything's going to go your way. Oh, my birthday. My birthday came up in the cards. Huh. See, 4/7. That's my birthday. Oh wait, that's 4/8. Just kidding. So stupid. Oh, I was so excited for a second. Anyway, but I think it's all going to go through. Priya, it's all going to go your way. I think it's going to take a normal amount of time. So whatever you're expecting, that's what's going to happen. Don't expect this to happen any faster than it's supposed to. I think it's all going to happen in an appropriate amount of time. Because I feel like there's something here about you kind of are hoping someone, see, I don't know what the dynamic of the situation is, but there's something here about help. Like you're kind of looking for someone's help to make this happen faster. I mean, if I want, like, for example, if I was working at a coffee shop and and I was promoted to manager, I would just be the manager the very next week. Like that's how it works in a Dunkin' Donuts. If you're promoted, then it happens instantly. But for some reason, this is something where you're kind of hoping someone can expedite this whole process. So I'm not sure what kind of job or what you're talking about, but there's this energy of like hoping that someone can come in and make this all happen faster. I don't think that's not going to happen. Whatever. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, I'm an Aries. I was born April 7th. Or apparently April 8th, according to what I thought 2 minutes ago. Baba Joseph. Oh, I love that. What is going to happen between Bibi and I in the coming weeks in love? Will we grow closer? Will we grow closer romantically? Let me see what comes up. Let me see. Anyway, so Baba Joseph, let me see. Oh, okay. Baba Joseph, I'm not sure what's going on here, but I feel like you need to give this person some time to think. I've been using the word dynamic a lot today, but I'm going to use it again. I'm not sure what the dynamic is between the two of you, but for some reason, there's this feeling like you really should try to give this the time that it needs. So that kind of also tells me something else a little bit about what's going on between the two of you. Sort of, not really. I feel like however you know this person, it's a little complicated. There's some kind of complication here, and this person needs time to think, come to conclusions. Don't try not to make this happen too quickly. But I think you both will grow closer together because there is a card here that's about romance, and it's in a good position. So all will end well. Maybe just if it could help you at all, maybe try to heed my advice a little bit. Okay. Your coworkers. Oh. Dating a coworker. That's never a good idea, but whatever. I mean, it can be a good idea sometimes, but Most relationships end. And I certainly wouldn't want it to end with a coworker. Oh my God. An ember just fell on my leg. It didn't burn me though. It must have like went out while it was falling. By the way, if you're curious, I'm smoking tobacco. I'm not doing anything like fishy or weird. All right? Just to let you know. Although my tobacco, I need to fill this up more. This is like almost empty. Anyway, I'm gonna light some more incense. I love incense. I love old school stuff. Yes, I did make these paintings. You should see my apartment. It's completely covered in all different kinds of paintings. Now, the way I have this set up is a little weird. It's kind of, this desk is sort of in a weird spot in my living room, but it kind of works. It kind of works. But I chose these two paintings to go here because I thought they were very witchy. Like the pyramids with the planets and stuff. It's very witchy. And then the crystal towers, the purple crystals. I thought those were appropriate to have right behind my head in these videos. Hi, Luna Goddess. What's up? How you doing? Ugh. Just bit skin off my lip and then I spit it on my arm. You know, I think lip scrubs are bullshit. Lip scrubs are bullshit. I mean, not that I deal with this super often, but sometimes I'll have a bunch of dead skin on my lips and I don't want to like bite it off because I might hurt myself. So I remember I bought a lip scrub and I've like rubbed it on my lips to try to get the dead skin off. It really doesn't get the dead skin off. And you're like rubbing hard. Like, I usually do just bite the dead skin off my lips, but once in a while they get so chapped and there's so much dead skin on them. And that lip scrub doesn't do bullshit. No, I still have my candle. Haven't burned it yet. It smells good. I don't know. Just because it's purple, I don't know. It's purple. I always, in my mind, I associate the color purple with like other worlds and other realms and other dimensions. So I want to use this candle for like something that has to do with that type of working. I mean, at first I was thinking about just having this be my like tarot reading candle. Like I light it whenever I read tarot cards for people. I was thinking about that. I just don't know because it's not like, I typically use a tea light candle because it's encased in that metal and I'm afraid I'll burn this and then the wax will drip and it like will make a mess on my little plate thingy. So I'm not sure if I really want to do that. I don't know. We'll see. Although I probably will use it for that, but doesn't seem super practical, but I mean, maybe it won't burn like that. Maybe when I burn it, it'll just kind of work perfectly, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm probably going to use it for my readings, but right now I have a different candle lit, a little tea light. Right before every live stream, I put a drop of money oil and I put a drop of psychic oil on that little tea light candle and I light it until it burns out. Just to, I'm not sure if that does anything, but if it does, then it's only going to help me, I guess. I'm not sure if witchcraft works, but if it does work, then okay. If it actually does something somehow. Okay. Hi, Devin. What's up? How you doing? What's coming in for me that's good? I've been facing a lot of hardships lately. Okay, let me see what's going on. Let me see what I'm... Well, let's see what I say. I don't know. Oh, oopsie. Wait a minute. Let me fix this. Let's see what I say. Well, I mean, Devin, this is a pretty good reading. I definitely see good things on the way. I'm feeling like there's money coming, there's power coming. You're gonna have the money and power to do what you want. I see health. I see you feeling really good inside of your body. Um, Now, this thing with the toxic people in your life, I don't think you're really going to be able to completely fix that because, I mean, there's always going to be toxic people. I mean, this is the real world. It's not just you on the planet. Like, I'm here, other people are here. We exist in time and space. I understand that magic is totally real in some way. I know it's out there, but just because that's true doesn't mean we still exist in like space. Um, you're not going to be able to avoid that. Um, I would just learn a different way of thinking about them, like these toxic people. If you find a different way to think about it, it might not bother you as much because really toxic people are only a problem when um, when it bothers you. But if you think about it in a different way, then you're not going to be as bothered by these people. Anyway, but there are a lot of good things coming towards you. Really powerful, good things coming towards you. Okay? So I would try to feel a little better because there's really good stuff coming. Look forward to it and be excited about what it might be. Um, you know, you never know what could happen in life. I mean, nobody knows for sure. There is no all-knowing God that is just sure of everything because for all we know, everything could change tomorrow. Nobody knows for sure. Okay. Hi, Jazz. Yeah, I'm doing free readings right now. Everybody gets a free one. Yeah. You're welcome, Devin. It was my pleasure. Honestly, I was kind of afraid because you specifically asked me about good things that are coming. And I've been asked that question before, and what I see in the cards is sometimes all negative, but you've got some really, really good cards in there. Um, so, Jazz, how will my last week at work be this week? Okay, let me see. Let me see what comes up. Your last week at work is going to be overwhelming and chaotic. There's definitely a card here that talks about chaos. So I'm not I'm not sure what you do for a living, but I'm assuming that whatever type of job you have is like hectic. Um, Honestly, it's gonna be kind of unpleasant. Um, anyway, lots of variables here. Anyway, moving on. Sorry. Oops. Well, whatever. Everything passes in time. Yes, my birthday is April 7th. Aries. Seven is my lucky number. It's funny. Um, It's funny. I have the same birthday as my grandfather on my mom's side, and my sister has the same birthday as my grandmother on my mom's side. And her and I have like a special connection. We're like, I don't know. It's funny that we would have something similar like that with us. Um, yeah, everybody gets a free question. Most likely, I will answer it. So far today, I've answered every free question. Um, Sometimes I don't answer them, and I just take that as a sign that I'm not supposed to. What did I just say? Oh, I didn't answer it. I didn't answer your question, so I took that as a sign that I shouldn't. Like, what kind of statement is that? It's like, well, I didn't answer your question basically because I won't. Um, I didn't answer it because I'm not going to. Anyway, so Guide wants to know, can I ask what to expect in 2026? Okay. Let me see what pops up. That's a loaded question, by the way. Um, Jazz, I'm doing all right. I've had a pretty decent day so far. Guide, I don't really. Guide, this is what I'll say. So in 2026, I don't really see anything major happening. I don't see any big life shifts. I don't see anything major. I think overall, you're going to have a pretty decent year. I see you working really hard and building up your wealth and, um, you know, stuff like that. Um, and I know you're kind of in a rush to get somewhere, but like, I don't think it's going to be a life-changing year for you, but it's all part of the process and your process. And but if it makes you feel any better, it's going to be a decent year. It's going to sort of just feel like another year went by, but there will be good times, there will be some bad times, nothing earth-shaking. Okay, alrighty. Okay, I have to pee. And so I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take a piss and I'm gonna make myself another drink. So give me like a couple minutes and I will answer more questions. And we're back. All right, give me 1 second. I want to take a sip of this, and I want to smoke a little tobacco. Okay, is there any questions that are already here? Yes, there's one more from... Wait, is it? Sophie and Mira. Okay. I'm going to answer the questions that are already there, but then I'm going to take a quick break again. Just like 5 minutes. I've been live for 2 hours and 30 minutes. Okay, will I have a job this year? Sophie wants to know. I've answered so many questions. I'm having fun though. I'm glad I made a little money today. It always makes me happy. Ooh, good reading. Sophie, there's really good cards here. They're all good cards. They're all good cards in good positions, but you got the best card of all, which is the Sun, which I will say, this card does not come up that often. This card hardly ever comes up for some reason. But I will say, I think you're definitely going to have a job. It's going to be a wonderful job. You're going to be very happy with it. And I also kind of feel like whatever you're going to be doing, it's going to be something that you're not totally expecting that you're going to be doing. That was kind of a word salad. Let me say that again. Whatever job that you're going to have is going to be something that you're not really expecting to have right now. Maybe you're going to sort of happen upon something, or just by chance, you're going to be doing something that you're not really expecting to be doing. Anyway, but these are the cards I got. And there's something here about romance too. That's a little side note. Romance brewing. Anyway. So Mira, hi, like, can I know, is it, can I know, is it okay for me to message/text mail B whenever the time is right? Okay. Let me see what comes out. So the energy surrounding if you should message this person when the time is right. Okay. Interesting. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by that question for some reason. Okay. Okay, that's enough shuffling. Sometimes I'm just shuffling and shuffling and shuffling, and I forget what I'm doing. Then 5 minutes later, I'm still shuffling. Like, I just like my eyes cross and I just go somewhere else. Anyway, so Mira. Okay. Bada bang, bada boom. Mira, Mira. Mira, this is interesting. What was the question again? If you should message? Okay. So Mira, I think yes, it's definitely okay for you to do that. I think it's actually probably very good for if you do that. Um, Something tells me, because when you say the time is right, there's something in these cards about saying that you're wondering if the time is right because the guy that you're asking about has some kind of demon that he's battling, whether it's addiction or some kind of something like that. Um, uh, I think he's a good guy who has issues, and I think when there will come a time when you are um, satisfied with the way things are, and I think it's perfectly fine if you do message him. All right. Um, and I think when you message this person, be firm, be direct, and um, be firm, direct, and stay true to yourself. Alrighty. Okay. Was that at all right? I don't know. I mean, I got the devil upright, which I see as like a person who has demons. But I mean, all of the cards were definitely pointing to it's absolutely okay for you to message them. But was that right? Is he dealing with some kind of demon that's not quite like, or some kind of demon? Like he's a good person, but he's being held down by some kind of problem that like he's struggling with. Anyway, I'm okay. So I like I said, I was going to answer those two questions, and now I'm going to take a quick break, just for like 5 minutes. I'm going to smoke some tobacco, chit chat with you guys, and take some sips of my drink. I don't want to smoke this tobacco though. I have more in a bag over there. This tobacco got kind of dry and it's not really good. Hang on, I'll be right back. Yeah, I've been doing all right. Up and down. That's life, isn't it? Why does this? Oh, I need a new screen. Hang on. Pause. Wait a minute. Man, I hope I'm rich someday because I don't have to smoke out of a pipe anymore. I can smoke actual cigarettes. And I'd get the expensive ones too. If I was rich, I'd get the good ones. Whatever that means. I would get Parliaments because I'm that posh. Yeah, Chumba, I think I haven't seen her yet today. I think she might have come yesterday, but now I can't quite remember. Did I just get resin on my nose? Oh. Yeah, Chumba's kind of going through a hard time right now, as far as I know. Her dad passed away a little while ago. She was here recently. I think it was either yesterday or maybe a few days ago, but it wasn't super long ago that she was here. Yeah. But anyway. Oh, I forgot. Oh, it's Dr. Rose Quartz. Oh. How did you know that I didn't know that was you? You knew that. I completely forgot that was you. You totally knew that. I'm gonna light more incense. I want to do dragon's butt again. Actually. Oh, because yeah, you already knew that. That's right. Okay. Yeah. What happened? We're opening a STEM charter school. What does that mean? I mean, I know what school means, but yeah, but what is it? What is a STEM charter school? Like, what do you teach? Is it A stem. What does stem mean? Stem. It's stem based. Are you fucking with me? No, what I'm trying to say is I don't know what STEM means. Is that like an acronym or does that mean something? Because all I'm thinking in my head is stem cells. I'm so dumb. I'm like, what does that mean? You're like, it's a STEM private school, but for public kids. And I'm like, yeah, but what does STEM mean? And you're like, it's STEM based. I'm like, you're just saying the same thing, but confusing me more. Anyway, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Okay. Got it. I know it. I can understand that. Yeah, but what's a STEM school? Well, it's a school, but STEM. I swear to God, if you said something like that one more time, I think I would have quit this live stream. Yeah, I love you guys. This is fun. You're just like saying the same thing in like different formations. Do you know who you're talking to? Do you know how dumb I am? There's so much that I'm so unaware of. You know what, Dr. Rose Quartz, when you talk to me, imagine that I'm like um, a 9-year-old. Just assume that I have no clue what you're talking about. Just assume that right off the bat. And when you say things to me, imagine I'm a 9-year-old. Oh, thank you. I knew what you meant. East Coast. Oh, yeah. Can I get a what for the East Coast? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I live up in Massachusetts. I feel so lucky to be where I'm from. I just love the fact that I'm from, and I was born and raised in a part of the world where I get to see all of the seasons. You know, I'm not too far from Boston, and growing up especially, I was in Boston all the time. And so I sort of get to have the best of like every world. I can see all the seasons. I can experience what the city's like whenever I want. But I do reside a couple towns away from the city, so I get to be in like the sticks, sort of. There's stuff close to me, you know. I like it. I'm 31. I was born in 1994. 90s kid. Yeah, I imagine opening a school. I imagine that like fucking the wording of stuff that you have to do is like, well, I'm not even sure who you go to for something like that, but I mean, yikes. I don't know my natal chart. Um, natal. Wait, that's like birth chart, right? I don't know. I'm not really into astrology. I mean, I'm really into like tarot cards and stuff, but astrology I've never really cared about. I kind of honestly don't really believe in astrology that much, but um, I mean, some people really love it and stuff, but I know I say I'm an Aries, but I don't even know what that means. My time of birth was, oh, now I forget. It was in the afternoon. It was like 3 something in the afternoon. I think it was like 3 or 3:30, something like that in the afternoon. I wonder what the weather was like on the day that my mom had me. I was delivered by C-section. Um, my mom had 5 kids, and I was the only one delivered by C-section, and I'm the youngest. My oldest sibling is like 47 or something. I don't even know how old my siblings are. Like I'm so well, some of them I know, but some of them I have to like look up. I literally have brothers and sisters whose birthdays I don't even know. Can you believe that? Because I'm so out of touch with them and I hardly ever see them that like I just don't know. I know my sister Tara's birthday. I know my sister Carrie's birthday. I know my brother Rory's birthday is somewhere around Thanksgiving. Sometimes that actually falls on Thanksgiving. Um, Let me see. I knew my brother's Joe's birthday, but he's dead now. Thank God. Fucking demon from hell he was. Um, who else? And that's it. And I know my parents' birthdays, but all the rest of my siblings, no clue. No clue whatsoever. Um, it's kind of complicated. Both my parents had kids before they met, and then you know, my mother had 3 kids and my father had 2 kids before they met, and then they had me and my brother Joe. Um, all of my living siblings are half siblings. And oh my God. And no offense to my sister Tara, one time she literally introduced me as her half brother. I mean, girl, I know I'm your half brother, but why do you got to say that? Not, I mean, I'm just like, am I half as important to you? Like, what the fuck? Call me your brother, you weirdo. No, don't get me wrong. My sister Tara is my favorite out of all of them. She helps me a lot. But I'm like, what the fuck? I was like 9 at the time. She was in college and she introduced me to one of her college um, peers as her half brother. And I'm like, even as a little kid, I still knew. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? I was like 8 or 9, but even I knew that was fucked up. I was like, what the fuck? I have never, like, I could never imagine, like, if I was introducing my sister to somebody, see, even just now, I don't say my half sister. I would just say, "Oh, this is my sister Tara." I would never say half sister, even though it is completely true. I would never say my half sister. Oh my God. That is just like, I don't know. It's just really weird to me. I just, and by the way, here's some tea. Actually, as far as I know, my sister Tara is only my half sister. We have the same mother, but I have a feeling we're actually full siblings. It's kind of a joke among a few people in my family. A few of us have a feeling that me and my sister Tara are full siblings, along with my brother Ryan. See, here's the thing. I'm almost sure that's true, but I'm afraid to get the DNA test because I'm afraid I'm right. Um, because if it shows that we're full siblings, then that means the person I've called my father my whole life is not my real father. And then I think something in my brain would probably crack open, and then I would be dead. I don't know what would happen if I found that out, but probably best to just like not check. So Leo's son, what I charge is for one question, it's free, but for the first paid question, it's $5, and then $2 for each additional question. So, if you get one question, it's 5, but if you want 2, it's 7. If you want 3, it's 9. If you want 4, it's 11. Um, Although I need to put a cap on that because I think in a live stream like this, I really only want to do it for one person up to like $15 maybe. Wait, yeah. I think like $15 is what I would cap it at because I still have other people that I have to get to. And if anybody wants a reading beyond $15, then I would want to do it in private and not in a live stream like this. I haven't made that clear yet, but I need to actually, I should make a video saying that, or at least put it in the description box of the videos. I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to create a new description box for my next live stream and put that in there. Because here's the thing: if someone pays me, like if I'm on a live stream and somebody pays me like, you know, um, $25, I don't even know how many questions that is, but that's a lot of questions. That's a real lot of questions. I mean, granted, I don't get me wrong, I love making money, but for the live streams, I can't answer that many questions for only one person because then I'm like sort of neglecting I'm neglecting everybody else. So I can't, although I've never made that clear before, but I really probably should start saying that in the description box or something, or in the title of the video, because um, just so people don't pay me too much, because I can't do that in a live stream. That's not fair to everybody else. Oh, I did make a video about the full readings. I did, but it was, I make videos and nobody ever watches them, but only if it's a short video. You know how YouTube has the YouTube Shorts? Those are the only videos that I make that ever get any views, besides the live streams. It's always the YouTube Shorts that actually get views. So I should probably make that video again, but condense it down into 3 minutes and make it as a short. I should probably do that so people know what I'm charging for what I'm charging for private readings and like how I do them. I do private readings either through Facebook Messenger or Instagram. Because on Instagram, you can do audio calls and you can also do uh, video chats. And you can do the same thing on Facebook Messenger. Other than that, those are the only two ways I'm going to do it. And if that's not good enough for somebody, then they can always go to someone else. They don't have to come to me. There's so many tarot card readers that are so good at what they do. I'm not the only one. Anyway, yeah, if you want to ask a question, feel free to drop it in the chat. I'm probably only going to stay live for a few more minutes and then I'm going to peace out because I want to give myself a break from this for today. And I want to dim all my lights. I want to shut a bunch of these lamps off and light my candle and just stare at my Christmas tree and watch TV. And anyway, what are my talents and gifts? Okay. What are my talents and gifts? What are my talents and gifts? This person wants to know. Light in the world. I like your name. Your name you could write a 1,000,000-page book about your name. Anyway, but okay. So you're curious about what your talents are and your gifts. So you might have more gifts than what I'm about to say, but I think I am meant to focus on one thing in particular, which is that I feel that you really understand people and you are good at making people feel good. Um, you know, like I've said this before, but a really good psychologist, if someone's having delusions or if someone's having delusions that are making them feel bad, or it's not even, I guess no one can really call it a delusion, I suppose, because no one really knows what the truth is about all of this. But you know, if someone's thinking about something, or if someone's thinking in a certain way and it's making them feel really bad about themselves and about their life, then a good psychologist is supposed to offer some words that can change the way the person is thinking, you know? Because if you're thinking a certain way, it's because you're convinced that something in particular is true, and therefore other things are true as well. So I think you have a natural gift of understanding how people think. And I also think that you're very experienced in life. You know, you've had so many different thoughts of your own, and I think I'm sorry. This is such like I'm not saying any of this very well. Um, you know, you are good at changing people's minds. You are very good at you're very good at disproving bad ways of thinking and offering people new perspectives that can help them. I think you're good at making people feel good. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. I did a horrible job explaining that, but you know, I like um, you're probably good at many more things than that. Most people are good at least a few things, but for whatever reason, I was supposed to touch on that in particular. Um, oh, I skipped you. Hang on. What does it say? Can I ask, why do people trust me? What a strange question. Why do people trust me? Oh, yikes. Don't you want people to trust you? I don't know what to say. Oh, yeah. What a weird question. I don't know. I don't know where you're coming from, though, but let me see what comes up in the cards. By the way, not everybody trusts you. Some people do not trust you. And some people do. Some people have deep trust issues and they don't trust anybody. So let me see what comes up in the cards. Oh my God. I know what you're saying. People do that to me too. Not everybody, but like, I remember when I used to work at Dunkin' Donuts, people would like, especially certain people, they would just like tell me their deepest demons. And I'm like, okay, have a nice day. Like, it was just weird, man. She'll be like, yeah, and he didn't call me back the next day. And I'm like, okay, I was asking you if you wanted milk or cream. Like, what do you, I mean, Can you guys still see me? Is this working? Oh, okay. I've never seen this before. Huh. There's a message that just popped up. It said error. I don't even know what this fucking means on God's green earth. More than one ingestion is using the primary URL. Send one stream to the primary ingestion URL and stream in one stream to ... And then it goes on. What the fuck does that even mean? Primary ingestion URL. They expect me to fucking know what that means. Stupid. But you guys can still hear me and see me, so that's all that matters. Anyway, I was answering someone's question. Who was it? Oh, why do people trust me? Okay. I have a feeling I know what I'm probably going to say, but let me just see. I might be surprised. I knew it. Fucking knew it. What? Oh my God. So I got the Wheel of Fortune. I literally thought about that 2 seconds before I pulled it. You know what? It's just chance. There's really nothing to it. It's not Dr. Rose Quartz. It's not for some like grand reason. It's really just by chance. You know, it's not as if you're magnetic and these people just are drawn to you. It's really you're just coming across crazy people, or crazy people are coming across you. Don't read too much into it. And that's not always the case. I believe that some people might sort of have this magnetic pull where, you know, certain things unfold more commonly. I think for you, it's really just a matter of chance. I mean, there are a lot of weird people in the world, so you're bound to come across some of them. I wouldn't read too much into it. I fucking knew I was going to get that card. Yeah, motherfucker. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to go. I've had fun today. Sorry. I've had fun. And I'm going to go. And I'm going to go watch TV and dim my lights and drink some more booze and maybe eat something in a little while. For the next few days, I want to eat like really healthy because I really don't eat healthy. I typically don't care about that stuff, but I'm just experimenting. I want to see what happens if I eat like nothing but like really healthy food for like 2 or 3 days. I want to see what comes of it. Okay. I had fun talking to you guys. I must have given like 50 readings today. Okay, that's probably a stretch. It was probably more like, I don't know, 30, 35. Anyway. All right. Well, you know what? Actually, Dr. Rose Quartz, I want to read something to you. I sort of had some revelations today. And I made you know, you all know my little book of power words, and I have this book of words that I find powerful. But I wrote a thing today. This is what I wrote. I made this as a note to my future self. And because I was getting messages in my head and I thought, I gotta fucking write this down. So this is what I wrote. The only thing The only thing I know about life is that there is the existence of something special. I'm not sure if I should call it magic, spirit, or God, but it's truly the only thing I know. My point is, I actually don't know what matters. Just because spirit is real doesn't mean that nothing matters. Maybe it actually does matter to live a healthy lifestyle. It's worth trying. I don't need to be all or nothing about it, but at least be open to it. And then I wrote a page that says life tips. Um, Tip number 1, try to make a few healthy choices every week. Tip number 2, you can drink booze if you want, but try not to overdo it. And if you by accident drink too much, be easy on yourself. It's not the end of the world. Tip number 3, try to conjure positive energy at least a few times a week with good magic. And then tip number 4, avoid doing dark magic, even if it's a karma spell. It's most likely the wrong way to go about it. Instead of seeking revenge, conjure protection and blessings for yourself. And that's what I wrote. I'm going to keep that close to my heart as I move forward. But anyway. All right, I'm going to go. I'm going to go for now. Thank you all for coming. I had a lot of fun today. This live stream was 3 hours and 17 minutes. All right. Bye, everybody. Bye.